Hi there, Jeffrey Rhoades from Experimental Homesteader, Exotic Gardening, and Sheri and Richerson.com. This is take 2.
Take 2.
Stupid spam call in the middle of the video.
Would you like eggs with that?
Not that type of spam. And I don't generally eat eggs with my spam. But I do like spam.
You like macaroni and cheese?
I like macaroni and cheese with my spam, or spam as sandwich.
Did anybody tell you spam is not good for you?
I also like it with mustard, brown sugar, and pineapple.
Why do men eat unhealthy?
Not every man eats unhealthy, but...
Why do you eat unhealthy?
Because I like what I like. I grew up eating spam. Yes, it's not exactly healthy for you, but it's, in moderation, it's not that bad. If I was eating it every day, yeah, that would be bad. An occasional can of spam, it's not that bad. It's just like my hot dogs.
Ew, it's so nasty.
An occasional hot dog.
Nasty, nasty, nasty.
Moderation. A steady diet of it is bad. Occasional, not so bad. I mean, is it healthy? No, not really, but, I'm not going to eat everything that's healthy for me. Yeah.
I'm going to start feeding you tofu.
That stuff is nasty.
I know.
I have had tofu, and it's nasty. I don't care who you are. It's nasty.
And plant-based meat. No, thank you.
No. No. No plant-based meat. I want real meat. I am a carnivore. Actually, I'm omnivore, technically. Because I do eat meat and vegetables.
Very few.
I eat vegetables.
Very few.
I may not eat some of the vegetables that you prepare just as vegetables, but potatoes are actually a vegetable. And I do eat a lot of potatoes.
Yes, you do.
And sometimes I do eat the side vegetables that you prepare.
Very seldom, very seldom.
Some of the vegetables are very good, like the Brussels sprouts. And I do eat those.
Are very good.
No, not all vegetables are very good. There are vegetables that
The vegetables that I cook are very good.
Most of them, yes.
On with the show.
Yeah. So, my day wasn't too bad today. They were still pushing a little bit, trying to get me out on time, which I've pretty much managed. I was about 15 minutes over my 8 hours, in part because I was trying to make sure that I had everything and that I was good to leave. But they were early this morning saying, they needed me out in 8 hours. They were trying to meet their parts per hour. And in order to do that, everybody had to leave and within their 8 hours, basically. So they're getting harassed about the overtime. Got to meet parts per hour. Well, But most everybody today had a lighter day. Um, the the build is a little bit down. My day was a little heavier than most. My paneling was larger than uh, I normally have, but my mill cart was small enough that I got busy on the paneling early. Um, my shelves were I had 2 full carts of shelves, which is about normal. Although yesterday I had less, so it kind of varies from day to day. But I managed to get through it. You know, when they leave me alone and just let me do my job, it's a lot easier. When they're constantly coming up and, oh, well, we also need you to do this and that and something else. Um, but tomorrow, of course, is another day, so we'll see what happens. Um, my leg is feeling better. Um, it's been a couple of days now, and so it is starting to heal, but still looks kind of ugly. But that's going to be the case for a little while. I tore the flesh pretty good. I skinned it pretty well. So, uh,
Our doctor says you're doing it all wrong. You should leave it exposed when you're home and cover it when you're at work because there's more chance of it getting infected at work than at home.
well, the only reason I'm covering it at home is when I go to bed. To
I told her that, but she said it won't stick.
What do you mean it won't stick?
It won't stick to the sheets. Nothing will happen.
I'm also protecting it from the animals.
Oh, yes.
But yes, I probably should be covering it more at work. But, oh well.
It's probably healed over by this point.
Mostly, yeah. It's starting to scab over, and
Yeah.
so it's not that big of a deal. It's more just, kind of sensitive to the touch still a little bit. So I'm trying to avoid any contact with it. Because that's all I need is to bump it against something, have a flare of pain. So,
Yeah, ouch.
yeah. But, anyways, I think that's going to do it tonight. So,
That's it?
yes, that's going to be it.
You're not going to talk about the House passing the stimulus checks.
Okay. So, stimulus package passed the House, went to the Senate, passed in the Senate after changes, so went back to the House. The House passed it again this time with the changes that the Senate had made. So now it can finally go to President Biden for his signature. And so we'll see what happens next. We'll see if he actually signs it. If he does, great. We'll get stimulus checks. Shouldn't take them too long to process. So.
And that thing with unemployment.
Which,
tax-free.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
The unemployment. One of the parts of the package is that the first $10,000, I think $10,200, something like that.
I thought it was 10,600. Anyway, a little over 10,000.
A little over $10,000 is tax-free on the unemployment, and it is retroactive. So the little bit of unemployment that I received last year is actually going to be tax-free. So we hadn't yet filed our taxes. We'd had them looked at and prepared for the most part, but we're going to have to go back in and have them adjusted before we file to adjust for that tax-free unemployment. It might help a little bit with what we owe. So I'm assuming it might help on our federal just a little bit. It's probably not going to help much with the state, but that's okay. We'll deal with it. But if it adjusts our federal a little bit and has us owing a little less to federal, that's great. So, but we'll see what happens. So, anyways, please subscribe, give us thumbs up, thumbs down, comments below, and we will see everybody tomorrow. Stay safe out there.